Good morning, friends. Hello, my name is Tina Kavirgich, and I am Northern Stamper. If you need to reach me, just type in northernstamper@gmail.com. Woohoo! Today is Tuesday. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm always excited on a Tuesday. Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock, I'm always excited. Let me know in the comments below where you're checking in from. I would love to know where everybody's watching from. Um, so today we are going to do something that I haven't done for a while. We're going to do a one sheet wonder where this week or this month, Stampin' Up! Has an offer that has the designer series paper on sale. Woo! You might be wondering, what is a designer series paper? Sometimes I'll talk about designer series paper. Sometimes I'll talk about DSP. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Aviva. I'm glad you could check in. Glad. Thank you. Thank you. Designer series paper, if you think about it, it is when you go to the big stores and you walk through the aisles and you see all these gorgeous colors of paper. Those are called designer series. Well, those are called pretty papers, but in Stampin' Up! Terms, we call them designer series paper, DSP, and they have them on sale. Woo. Oh, see, I'm dropping everything. On sale, 15% off. So they got a lot of really pretty papers, and they're double-sided. They're fantastic for any kind of projects, cards, 3D. I know my friend Aviva, she does a lot of 3D. Can't wait for the next class that you're going to teach with the designer series paper. They are double-sided. They are nice and thick, and so that when you cut them, score them, they won't rip like some of the other stores' paper. I used to try and make boxes or stuff like that, and whenever I would score the paper, it would cut right through. It was a very thin, what is it? It's the pound. It's a very thin pound. The Stampin' Up! Paper is actually very thick. So it makes really great projects, 3D, cards, and stuff like that. Good morning, Jane. I'm glad you could check in. So designer series paper is on sale. 15% off on selected ones. So check them out on my store. I'll put the link up or below or somewhere, and you can check it out. And today what we're going to do is we are going to take some of this paper. I'm going to take one of my favorite, which is hand penned, and we're going to be cutting it all up, and we're going to be making 4 cards. I'm not going to use the whole sheet. I'm going to use a 6 by 12 sheet. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Betty. Oh my goodness, everybody's checking in. Fantastic. The designer hand penned. Look at the color on that. Whoop, there we go. It is gorgeous. I just love the colors. Both sides, you can't go wrong. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use one sheet, and we're going to make a bunch of cards. So this is called like a one sheet wonder. Like I said, we're using 6 by 12, so only half of this. And what I did is I decided to just pick some cardstock. Now the cardstock too also is really good. It is nice and thick. I don't know the pound of it, but you can score it and it won't cut. So they make fantastic 3D projects. But we're going to use a variety of colors, and I've picked them up from the DSP, the designer series paper. The colors in here. Look at that. Love it. And actually, I think this is my last sheet. I've used this so much. I love this one. Oh, I've got all the papers all over. Sorry, pardon me. And of those that comment today, I'm going to be giving a freebie away. So I have this little, it's like a metal container. So you can see it's all decorated on the outside. And inside, I have put some little mini cards for you. So comment below and we'll do a random draw. Do it later this week. So today's Tuesday, so maybe we'll do it on, let's do Thursday. How's that? No, let's do Friday. End of the week. So I'll do a random draw for this really cool little package that has been created with little mini note cards and stuff for you. Okay? So what else is going on? Oh, Paper Pumpkin. Don't forget, the next one is coming up. the deadline for Paper Pumpkin is always the 10th of the month. Okay, so I'm just driving over all of these papers. This one is called Adventure Awaits. Looks really great for summer. If you saw last week's, I took my Paper Pumpkin into the trailer and it turned out great. So this was last week's. Everything comes in the box. Woo! I can't hold it up. It's all going to fall out. But what I like best is in each Paper Pumpkin, you get all these fantastic little stamps. So everything that you need, oh, good morning, Corinne. Everything that you need in a Paper Pumpkin comes in here. So, and the stamps, they're fantastic. They're great if you're starting out. Okay, any questions? So let's see. I got my paper, which is on sale. Oh, remember, sale. And I got some inks that match. I don't know which color I'm going to use, so I'll stick with the purples. And I'm going to use the stamp set from the Paper Pumpkin I used last week, from Expressions in Ink. And anything else? Let me think. Okay. Ooh! Guess what? Coming in August, Celebration begins, as does the mini, I like to call it the holiday catalog, but it's called the July to December. It's got all the Christmas stuff in there. So, the best part about Celebration, every time you spend $60, you get something free. Who doesn't love free stuff? It is better than that big conglomerate store that you can get a 50% off coupon, which they don't do anymore. Haha, they have dropped it. It is no longer 50%. So, during Celebration, they are offering a sign-up bonus. You get your starter kit. And so what you can do, oh, Corinne, you got your package. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm glad. I love sending out stuff. I think that's one of my downfalls. Just keep sending things out. During Celebration, when you get your starter kit, you can get from the new catalog a bundle, which means a stamp set and a punch and a die. So it's a bundle together, and you can get that free on top of all the free stuff, $165 on top of that. So you only pay $135. I'm telling you, it is the best deal around. Like, when, if you would order everything by itself, it comes up to, I think I calculated, it was almost $300. But the price of the kit itself, to start out your new stamping stuff, or say you want to increase your inks or your paper or your designer series papers, you want to stock up. If you're close to $100, consider the starter kit. And I would love you if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love you to join me. Oh, Michelle's got her. Oh, you got your catalog yesterday? Oh, I'm still waiting for it. I'm hoping it shows up today. It's pretty well marked up. I would love you to join my team. I have a great, super duper community of ladies. They are so supportive. They are fantastic. They're all across Canada, and it doesn't matter where you are. Come check in. And what I do like to offer is anybody that joins my team, if I do offer classes every month. There's the Simple as ABC. There is a techniques class. There is, there's a couple of other ones that I have going on. But all of that for my team members is free. So I want to let you know that if you're just starting out, and I am always here if you have any questions. So anyways, enough with my jabbering on. You're here to see cards, not me. So let's get going. I'm going to put you on the camera mount. Just want to make sure it doesn't fall over. So let's get started. Okay, ready? Hold on, ladies. Are you holding on? Okay. I know I'm a little old-fashioned. I do it the old-fashioned way, and I do not have the most advanced technology for everything. You should see my setups. Oh my goodness. Okay, as I mentioned, my name is Tina Kavergich. I am Northern Stamper. If you ever have any questions, please drop me northernstamper@gmail.com. Oh, Betty, thank you so much. Oh, Betty's on my team. Oh, thank you, Betty. That's so nice of you. You're so kind. You're so kind. So I think I have something coming up. I can't remember. Oh my goodness. So anyways, let me just tack this down so it doesn't move around. So let's make our one sheet wonder. And what you're going to need for that is your trimmer. So this is something great to add into your starter kit if you want, $41. And then you still have a whack full of money left over. So we got our designer series paper. I just love it. Got to tell you, hand penned. You know what? There are a whole bunch of other ones that are just gorgeous, but I think hand penned is my favorite. I think this is my favorite. So let's get started. So we are only going to use half of it. So let's cut it down to 6 by 12. Okay. So I have it already at 6 by 12. I've got it cut. So I'm going to make my first cut at 3.5. Okay. So I'm going to mark on here. What's great, it got the ruler. So I'm going to mark it at 3.5. I'm going to cut that. And so let's take this piece. I'm going to put it aside. And I'm going to make some more cuts on this. So I'm going to turn it to 2 1/4. Now, if you want, and you want a copy of this one sheet wonder that I'm doing, just let me know. Drop in the comments. And I will send it to you. So I'm going to make actually 2 of these. So 2 of them at 2 1/4. All right. 2 1/4. And I've got a little bit left over. Let's just cut that in half at 1.5. Okay. There we go. All right. So, oh, that one's a little longer than 1.5. So we'll just cut that off. So 1.5, where's 1.5? Okay. So I'm going to keep these piled together because I'm going to use them, right? So I'm going to just keep these aside. And I'm going to go back to my other sheet. And I'm going to cut the sheet again. So it is on landscape, so it's going across. I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. Okay. Put this aside. We're going to cut some more. I'm going to turn this. Now, because it's a little long, I'm going to cut some of it off. Okay. I want it at 5 1/4. So you'll notice on my trimmer, I made some little marks. So when I bought my trimmer, yeah, I'll hold it up. You'll see I took my Sharpie and I made 2 little dots. And these are the standard card sizes. So 4 1/4 and 5.5. So when I quickly place it on here, I know that this is 5.5. And I want to bring it down a little. So I just go down. So I find it easier finding these little marks. Oh, Jane, you would like directions for this. No problem. I will definitely do that. So I'm going to take it down to 5 1/4. I find these little marks are very helpful. I'm going to keep this off to the side. I've got a whole piece. Now I'm going to cut these actually in 1-inch strips. Okay. So I'll keep going. All right. Love my trimmer. It's funny, before I had my trimmer, I wasn't very good at fractions. I think I only made it up to grade 5, but now since I got my trimmer, I know a lot about fractions. All right, so I got my 1 inch by 5 1/4. Put those aside. Oh my goodness. So I still have these ones to cut. All right, let's cut these. And I'm going to cut this first at 3 inches. So in half. Now, I'm going to show you a trick, okay? Because these are exactly the same size, and I'm going to cut them exactly the same size all together, I'm going to hold the 2 pieces together, because actually this trimmer can cut up to 6 pieces of designer series paper in one fell swoop. I'm just going to stack these to save my time and cut at 1.5. Just double check when you are stacking paper that it is lined up. It's okay if it's a little tiny itty bitty smidgen, like a whisper over, but it, you know, look at that. Much easier, very quick. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut. All right. Now, I just need to do some card bases. So I decided to use the Gorgeous Grape. And I will do 2 cards at Gorgeous Grape. So there's my little mark. I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to score it first because I want these 2 cards. So it's scored down the middle. I turn it. Just making a couple of card bases. Oh, my little blade came out. So now I got 2 card bases and they're scored. So I'm going to put them off to the side. And maybe let's make, oh, Highland Heather. Okay. I'm going to score it. This time we're going to make long hot dog ones. And cut it this way. Okay? So there, we got some card bases. Very simple. So, I still need this because I'm going to do something with this. All right. So I'm going to bring in my card base. Okay? I'm going to use the darker one. This is my little scrap paper. Okay? And what I want to do is I am going to, oops, first I'm going to make sure it's nice and flat with my bone folder. And I'm going to lay these down. So if I lay these down, look at that. They're going to fit right on here. But I want to add a little matte. So the color I decided to pick up is the little yellow. So I'm going to use Daffodil Delight and cut these out. So I know the size of this is 1 inch by 3. So I want a nice edge around. So I need to go a little bit larger than that. So 3, and let's go 3.5 at first because it's easier to cut down. So, and then this way, so 1.5, 3, 4, 4.5. Let's just take it up to here, and let's see. That might be a little big, but let's see how it fits. Okay, so it's on there. And I'm going to lay these down. And that's actually quite a wide frame all the way around. So actually that doesn't look too bad. But for me, I'm going to have it a little smaller. I'm going to take a little bit off the top and the bottom. Okay. All right. That's why I cut it a little bit longer. So if this is 3.5, I'm going to take it down 1/4. So always cut a little bit at a time. You don't want to cut a whole bunch. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Don't want to hold you up. And then we're just going to lay these down. Look at that. It fits. So let's glue that down. Looks fantastic. And you know what? We don't need to have these all the same way. What if we just flip one of these guys around? Actually, I'm going to flip this one around. What if we did, oh, not that. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, look at that. What if we did that? So the designer series paper is gorgeous on both sides. Just absolutely fantastic. Oops. I should have done the left and right first and then done it in the middle. Always do like left, right, and then center. It's easier to space it out. Okay. Now, I have that. Let's see, what ribbon have I got left over? That's the wrong color, definitely. That's a little heavy. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hey, that looks really cool. Okay, I got a little piece of lacy ribbon. I'm gonna just see, will it tuck around? Do I have enough to tuck around? I'm always having little scraps close by. Do you have a scrap bin close by that you can pull from? Always got to have a little scrap bin. All right. Hi, Tabitha. Thanks for checking in. I'm glad you could make it. All right. Just going to add some ribbon to the end. Okay. And let's pop this up on dimensionals. Now, I got the end of my dimensionals. I'm just going to use that. I like to use all pieces that I have. Okay, that means that I can spend more on stamps. It's the same way I decorate my room. Is everything is repurposed so that I can save my money and spend it on stamps. So, yeah, you come here and everything is like a hodgepodge of things. But boy, you got to check out my stamps. All right, so there we go. Now, what I could do now is if I had, let's make some little sentiments. Let's see. Oh, dear. Okay. Oop, I'm just going to use a little piece here. Just put that off to the side. I'm just going to cut this into like a little banner. And let's see. So I got a little piece of white. Oh, and I'm going to use my triple banner punch and just pop it in there because I am terrible at making flag ends. So I'm telling you. Now that is a little bit big. So let's try again. That one's a little smaller. Okay. I'll hold on to that other piece for something else. Okay, so just going to cut me a little piece. All right, there we go. Going to get my little paper pumpkin from last week. And I'm going to check out the different things that, ooh, you are amazing. Ooh, that's one of my favorite. Let's use that. Okay. Okay, don't forget, Paper Pumpkin ends on the 10th of the month. Now, what color should we add? That might be a little bit too dark. Highland Heather. Let's go with the Gorgeous Grape because that is at the back. Okay, so I'm just going to do a sentiment on one, and you'll have the idea. I want to make sure I get all of these cards created for you in time. Let's see. Is it going to fit? Oh, I think I need a bigger piece. Definitely need a bigger piece. Ah! Okay, well, this is a big piece. We'll definitely get it on this one. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yes, yes, I know. I'm very excited. Love the color. Look at that. Love it. Love it. Okay, so let's just cut that again. All right, put it in. I'm going to check my trimmer. I can kind of see. Clears out. Right? There we go. Looks great. Oh! Got to take it down a little bit so I can flag the end. I'm already making a mess of my desk. Okay, so when I put it in, I'm not going to put it up. I want to see if I can see the words and the ink. Means I've gone too far. Oh! There we go. Oh, we can go a little bit more. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. It's easier if you go a little bit at a time. Where's my dimensionals? Okay. Cut this off. Toss that on. So, as I said, I'm not going to do sentiments on all. Oh, look at that. That looks so nice. That looks so nice. Now, if I have some gems, I'll just add that on. So, this is card number 1. Okay, using those pieces up. Let's move on to card number 2. Okay. Woohoo! Oh, I love that. Love it. Love it. Okay, I've got my hot dog card, which means it's long, and I've scored it in the middle. All right, so I'm going to close this up, burnish it, and I'm going to take my long pieces. I had 4 of them. 1, 2. Let's see if I can get them. Oh, see how they're lined up? You can see where the cuts are, or I could even flip one around. So I may, let's see, should we do 2 or 3? I think 2 would probably be good, unless I flip one around. Does it need, do you think it needs a mat? Maybe it needs a little mat. Oh, let's get that. What I'm going to do, it looks pretty just by itself, man, I got to tell you. Let's tuck that underneath. Let's see. Should I add a little mat? Just adds a little pop of color to it, doesn't it? So, hey, you know what? I could just kind of do the whole square itself. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to use these 3. Okay. So they were 1 inch each. So 1, 2, 3 inches. For 3 and a smidgen for the edge. It was 5 1/4. Because I'm going to make a mat, I need to take these strips down a little bit. So I'm going to pile them all together as 3, hold them nice and tight, and I'm going to take it down to 5 inches. Okay. Just taking off a smidgen. It's just because I have the mat. If I didn't have the mat, I'd leave it. All right, so got my mat, got my pieces. Hopefully they're still in order. And let's start gluing. Lost my glue already. All right. 1. Are you still with me, ladies? That's it. Oh, good morning, Lynn. I'm glad you could make it. How's the weather where you are? We're Canadians, always got to talk about the weather. Okay, there we go. 2. And the great thing about doing a one-sheet wonder is you have very little to almost no waste left over. Okay, so, all right, gonna place that on there. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. Now, if I have a sentiment tag, I'll place it on here, right about here, and maybe I'll stick some ribbon underneath, kind of pop it underneath the sentiment. Let's see, I don't have any sentiments with me right now, so I'm just going to use this square so you have an idea. Actually, let's just stamp. Let's stamp. And I'll use that for all 3. So just so that you can get an idea, okay? So. Okay, so what I'm going to... Oh, that looks actually really... Dang it, that looks really good. Oh, you're so surprised. Okay, so I'm going to use that. What I'll do is place a little bit of this gorgeous ribbon. It is the Evening Evergreen, and I'll place it underneath and kind of pop it like that, okay? With dimensionals. So you can get an idea of what it's like, okay? So, right? This one. Oh, it's getting hot again. Oh, geez. That's why you go in the basement and craft away on days like that. Okay, so we used the 3 pieces. Just wanted to show. I'm going to hold this for the next one. Okay, so there's that one. We've got another one. Let's get another hot dog out here. Boop, boop. Make the card base. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I have left over. So there's that one strip. I can see. Got these 2. Got another strip. I still have these 3 from before and little squares. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Now these 2 should be exactly the same size. Again, I'm going to place them with a little edge around. Oh, look at that. I could just do that. Right? And in the middle, yes, that's a great idea. I can place that on top. So let's get the mat. Okay. If you always need to measure, you can always use these pieces, but I will give you the dimensions. So these are 3.5 by 2 1/4. So 3.5. So there's 3.5. So I'm going to give it a little bit of an edge. And actually, let's make this at 5.5, like a 5 1/4 for a full card. Okay, so I'm going to lay that down. I can see the edge here is getting a little bit fuzzy, so that tells me I need to change my blade. So always keep an eye out for that. So those go like that. Now this is going to have a little bit of a gap in the middle. Okay, where'd that piece go? So I'll put that on top. And I'll have that actually maybe go right across. Should I have it go across? Or right up to it? Oh, yeah, I think butt up to it. So we need to cut this little piece down to 3.5. So hold on. 3.5. Oops. So I just cut off a tiny little piece. Okay, I'm going to glue these on so that they don't slide around. Okay, nice little edge around. Okay. Anybody else have this designer series paper? I love this paper. My very favorite paper. Glue the back. And even the Memories and More cards that come with this, I bought a whole whack full of those cards. Oh my goodness, I am in love. I don't know what I'm going to make with them, but I just love them. And let's glue this down. Okay. And I'm going to bring in that, so I've got this again so I can show you. Okay, so maybe I could, I might have a different design. I might punch out a different design. I might just place it on top or frame it with the yellow, right? With a little bit of yellow and frame that on top. And that would look really good too. Oh, dang it. Look at that. That would look amazing. So, it gives you some ideas. You could always use the ribbon. Again, just using the same items all the way through. So that's that paper. And let's make one more. And I still have a whole bunch left over. All right. Got my next card base. All right. So this one, what I want to do, let's try something different. All right. I could just place it on here like that. 1, 2. So I want to show you some different designs that you can do. So I'm just before I make the end. And then 3, I could do 3 like that. That's okay. Let's see what else we can do. Got 1, 2. It's kind of like the other one we have before. Just add all 3. Oh, that looks kind of cool too, with a nice little yellow mat behind that. Oh, I'm going to definitely do that one. I'm in love. And I've got 2 little ones left over. What can I do with that? Oh, I'm in love. Okay, so, wow, wait a minute. What if we added in a purple as a mat? Let's tuck that in, see how that works. Nah, that kind of does not pop it. See, all these great things you can do with the cards. All right, let's get back. I'm going to go with that design. I really like that design. I'm quite excited. All right, so I know I'm going to cut it. Let's start at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Put this down, double check, see how it looks. Looks great. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gonna lay these down. And like I had mentioned before, I'm gonna start at the top and the bottom and then place the one in the middle. Oh, and that's why you do that. Okay, come on. Go a little higher. All right. That one down here. Can you still see it? Ooh, I hope you can still see it. And we'll place that one in the middle. Should have done a little better job at measuring, but... Okay, now we can move this one down again. I'm very particular. So, I like nice even spacing all the way through. So, let's just bend that. Okay, place that just on top. Okay, there we go. Let's get our ribbon. Let's see if I did the ribbon on this side and I tucked it around. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so this is the last card, so I'm going to actually use it up. Going to tuck it around. This is great ribbon. I got a ton of this for upcoming Christmas activities I got. So, it is a really gorgeous color. So, make sure it's all the way lined around. Okay. Oh, what kind of paper is it? What do you mean, Tabitha? What kind of paper is this? You mean weight-wise, or it's the hand-penned designer series paper. So check out to see if it's on sale. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about. So we're going to lay that down. Where's our sentiment? Yo, is this a sentiment? You could always stick that one on. Where'd my little square sentiment go? I was so excited it ran away. Well, I got this one too. Oh, that one, look at that. That works well too. Oh, I like that. I'm thinking I'm going to tuck it underneath. Kind of cross it over. Oh, it kind of goes over. What if I did this? Nope, don't like that. Trim it up a little bit more. Okay, let's add our dimensionals. I have no idea where that sentiment went to. Did I use it? I don't think I used it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Put that on there. Let's get our little piece of ribbon, tuck it under. And one of my favorite kind of bows are the little shoelace kind because they're just easier. And we'll go like this. And always angle cut your ribbon. Gives it some dimension. Makes it look pretty. Add some little gems to it. Oh yeah, let's just toss that on there. I don't know where to toss it. I'll just put it right there. Okay, so all I have left, okay, is this little scrap, this little scrap, and 2 little squares. That's all that I have left over. There we go. And I got 1, 2, oop, I moved them all the way over, 3, 2, 3, and 4. Can you see them all? There we go. Look at that. From just a sheet of 12 by 6. Isn't that amazing? Oh, Amy made a bow yesterday. Congratulations. It took me a year to get to do that. So let me know which one you like. Actually, I like them. I think I like this one the best. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to comment below because I have a little prize to send out. Sending that out. Winner will be picked on Friday. If you have any questions, northernstamper@gmail.com. My name is Tina Kovergich. Don't forget, start your wish list, and if it's close to $100 or $135, drop me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com. I am going to help you get the most items for your dollars. So consider joining my team. Let me know. It doesn't matter where in Canada you are. I have wonderful, wonderful ladies. We get together online and in person, hopefully soon. I don't know when. Actually, in August, I will be visiting Newfoundland, and I'm doing a tour of Newfoundland, and we'll be visiting some of my friends out there. I'm so excited to be visiting you. So, comment below which one you like, and I will see you next time. Don't forget, Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Bye-bye.